Hello there, the internet. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope that you're all well. I have another consumer review for you today. This time I am looking at the Zhuyin G60 Molus camera stroke video light. This is a portable lighting rig for you to light up your film sets, camera shoots, and that is it. Look at it, isn't it cute? Tiny little thing, boxy little thing as well. Actually, it looks a little bit retro. It looks like something you'd get in the 70s or 80s, that is. But I shall come onto this in a moment because I've got quite a few of these knocking about the room. You can't see them, but I've got three Neewer LED panels which are absolutely superb that I use for lighting up this room stroke studio when it's dark. It's not dark at the moment. I've got the light here coming through the window, so I don't really need any additional lighting today. But I've also got this is a tiny little compact Neewer version. I've also got this absolutely magnificent small rig lighting rig. That is really good. I use that quite a lot. Very sort of thing. Got a portable lighting rig here. So I'm well versed with these portable lighting rigs, but this one has brought something new to the board. This is an extremely powerful, versatile little lighting rig. I've had it now for I'm coming up to a month actually, and I received it as part of the Amazon Vine testing program. Now, if you're familiar with the Amazon Vine testing program, this is where a company sends a product to Amazon, and then Amazon send it out to various people who've got that kind of specialist knowledge on reviewing that kind of product. I tend to review technological products, and this is falling into that category. I have no contact with Zhuyin, and I have no financial incentive for giving you a review one way or another. If it's bad, I will tell you. If it's good, I will tell you as well. So, out of the box, you've effectively got three components. You've got the light cube itself, you have a reflector with diffuser, and then you have the mains adapter. The mains adapter, it's a two-component section thing, and it's got a very good length of cable, so you won't have any problems with that. The reflector and diffuser, that fits onto that little ring very simply. You just got to find and locate the guides. There we are, and twist and it locks in, and then there's a little lever there. Press that and twist to get rid of it. Diffuser, obviously, that is removable, and then you can put that back in there without the diffuser there, where it snaps into place. Isn't that cute? That's really nice. That dial there, that controls this little arm, which allows you to mount it onto a standard tripod mount attachment. One thing I will say is that the mains cable goes into this port on the back of here, and when you're plugged in, you can't put that back, which means if you wanted to put it onto a shelf or a table because you haven't got a tripod available, it won't sit flush on the table. It'll sit like that because the cable gets in the way of that, and you can't move it forward either because of the reflectors in the way. Bit of an issue there, but not the end of the world. I just lock that into place so it's not flapping about. You turn it on by pressing and holding the button there. You've got two dials here. One controls the power output, and one controls the colour of that light. Like I say, you've got the mains 24 volt port to power it there, and then you've got a USB-C port so you can trail it from a portable power bank if you have any. The amount of light that you can get out of it will be dictated by whether you're using the mains power or one of the USB power banks. USB power banks have a maximum output. It'll vary depending on the one you've got, and you won't get the full power out of it. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Let me plug in the mains adapter and I'll power it up for you. So you plug that into there, and then you press and hold that little orange button on the top. You see the screen comes on, and then after a few moments there we go. That shows a little display showing the colour and the power output as a percentage. You can control the power output by either spinning the dial very incrementally. It takes a while to go through, or you can press it once to go to 50%, once again to go to 100%, once again to go back to 0. So if I press it once, it'll go to 50%, as you can see there. Press it again, goes to 100%, press it again, goes down to 0. Or, like I say, you could do it incrementally through the percentages all the way up to 100%, back down to 0. Right, if I put it up to 100%, we can control the colour. It goes up to 6.5K, or you can turn the dial and it'll go down to 2.7k, or like I say, it increments, goes up to 5.5k or 6.5k, or back down to 2.7. So you've got a warm light, a mid-range light, and a very cool light. So it covers a lot of bases. It's not got quite the widest range I've got. The newer lights up there have quite a wider range, but this is pretty good for the size of it. It's pretty good. Like I said a moment ago though, this will go up to 100% power output because it's going through the mains. If I was to turn this off, and it goes off, there we go, and plug it into this particular power bank. Now this is quite a decent power bank, so I shall plug that in. This one's pretty good. It's kicking out 5.1 volts at the moment. If I power this up, there we go, wait for it to come on. Let me finger off, here we go. Now if you watch this, I'll cycle it through. So it's powered it up on a portable device, so you can get remote power without needing a power. But when I get to, I think it's 24%, that's as much as it goes. It's flashing, 18 watt required. So I can't go any higher than 24% on this one. Now if I turn this off again, and I plug this into this other power bank, which is a slightly older power bank, which has got choice of iPhone, Samsung tablets or iPads. So I put it into the iPad tablet port, which means it's going to get the biggest draw. If I turn this on, wait for it to come on, so it's at 0 at the moment, and it trips it out. It hasn't got enough power to give any kind of power to the light whatsoever. That's so. If you're going to use it remotely, make sure you've got a power bank which is capable of doing something decent. It needs a decent output to be able to power this thing up. But I've had this, like I said earlier on, for best part of a month now, and I've got to say I have been really impressed by it. The size of it, it's really portable and it kicks out an awful lot of power. The power bank is pretty clunky, pretty chunky thing there. I would have liked a better storage box. At the moment I've got to keep it in the box because I've got no proper case for it. It comes with this little netting thing, but that's only just about big enough for the actual device. So if you want to carry around your charger, you need something else. So I end up keeping it in here all the time. I could just do a little proper case or something for it. Because bear in mind, it's quite an expensive device. I'm looking at it now. It's £219 on Amazon as I'm speaking to you now. So it's not a cheap thing, but it's very good. The newer panels that I've got, they are about £100 each, and they can either go off the mains or off of a USB power bank as well. And they're really good, but they're a lot bigger items they are. This you can easily fit in your camera bag. It's extremely portable, extremely powerful. The heat that's generated out of it is quite warm actually. Once you've been using it for a while, there's a fan on the side just there, and it does kick in after a while, but it's not particularly noisy. You would struggle to hear it, and it won't come on at the moment. So it's not on, and it's not particularly hot, but you won't really pick it up provided this is away from you. Your microphone, like I've got up here and up here, it's not really going to pick it up. So it's quite a discreet fan. So although it'll get warm, I mean I'm only at 1% at the moment, but if I put that up to 100%, I can feel that heat coming out of it now, and after a while that will kick in. But it's acceptable noise, acceptable heat, and the actual performance of it is really good. So I'm really impressed with it. Is it worth £219? Well, obviously, if you're paying that kind of money, you're going to be pretty serious about your photography. I use lights quite often, but not often enough to justify me buying this for my portable shoots. I would rather be going with something small. I mean, these sort of small rigs and things like that, these do for what I need, and they're an awful lot cheaper than this. But if you can justify it and you're going to be using it a lot, this is an exceptionally good piece of kit. This is. I've been really impressed with it, and if you can justify it, I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.